at least a German who is now in charge of the Three Lions of England, and that's Thomas Tuchel. And guys, he had some interesting comments to make recently. Let me pull up his quotes. He said, in terms of England being challengers for the World Cup next year, he said, well, I consider Brazil and Argentina and Spain as the top favorites for the World Cup. So this is my point of view. We will be the challengers, and first we have to qualify. And once we are there, we will arrive as challengers and challenge the big nations, and we will challenge the favorites. Now, this, of course, is before England officially qualified for the World Cup, which they did after their game against Latvia. Archie, let me come to you first on this one, because he mentioned Argentina, he's mentioned Brazil, who actually haven't been looking as strong as the Brazils of old, and he mentions Spain as well, but no room for his own country, Germany, in the favorites. What's up with that?
So, once upon a time, I had a sit-down interview for us with Thomas Tuchel. It was January, before he ended up leaving Bayern Munich. And I remember asking him, does he feel appreciated in Germany? And he said no. Now, that was the serve, and then the ball's been played back, and this is his volley finishing them off. Because he also, I do think, he also just recognises that Germany doesn't have the level of players that they did have some 10 years ago when they won the World Cup. This is a different generation. And the thing is, I think that Bayern Munich actually fall into a bit of trap sometimes when they're like, we want to have the best German players. Do you want to have the best German players right now? When I would say that they are not a match to what Thomas Tuchel is saying. This Germany team, you've seen it with what happened with great coaches in Hansi Flick, Julian Nagelsmann I would include in that. Like, they can't do what they want to. And I think that it's about this Germany team accepting the fact that they are not as good as previous generations, and they're going to have to do things that they don't usually do at their top clubs, which is work. Did he?
Yeah, no, I think he had every right to leave Germany out at the moment. I don't think we are contenders. We've got to qualify first. About 6 or 8 weeks ago, we lost to Slovakia away from home. We've got a final against Slovakia at home, not in a few weeks' time. And yeah, I think there's, at the moment, you know, we'll probably include France and Portugal. So I think there's probably, and England. So there's probably at least 5 or 6 nations at the moment that will go to the World Cup next year better equipped than us. So yeah, I wouldn't blame him for the comments he made.
Rob, would you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, Germany at the moment aren't one of the top teams. But what they did many, many years ago, they had a look at themselves when they weren't doing particularly well. They had a couple of bad tournaments, and they rebuilt the way they played. They rebuilt the academy system. They made sure that the players they were bringing on became better players, better equipped to play at international football. Germany will do it again because they are a great footballing nation. They will get the coaching right at some point. They will have a look at themselves. They're not a country that say, we're great, and won't look at themselves. They're going to look at themselves and change the things they need to change. It won't happen this World Cup, but it might do in a couple.
Nedum, I know you're exactly a pessimist when it comes to England as well. Do you think this is mind games from Thomas Tuchel, or England right up there with the favourites alongside the likes of Spain and Argentina?
Alexis from the top row there. Where's that come from? Hold on a second. I think the Argentina side of things, yes. I think you can see the quality in his England side as well, and the fact that they've qualified, they've not conceded a goal. And some people say, well, you've played this team and that team and so on. Like Diddy himself, he's talking about Germany losing to Slovakia. England have basically dominated their qualifying campaign, and they're a side who are looking to sort of redeem themselves after losing in the European Championship final just a year ago. So I think it's fair that he mentions that team. In terms of European teams, he could have mentioned Spain. You know, the team that... Oh, he did mention Spain. Could have mentioned France. You know, the team that were in their last World Cup final. But ultimately, maybe he's trying to have a little jab at Germany, and, you know, more power to him. Get the English guys on side.
I think for the first... Germans are getting used to the fact that they go into a tournament with low expectations, because there's a German word which was Turniermannschaft, meaning tournament team. No matter what happens, no matter how bad things have been, we always get it right at the right moment. That optimism has gone, and there is no real fervour around them. I think it could help them, but I don't think it's going to help them win it.
Oh, look at Archie there dropping some fancy German on us, always trying to show off that he knows another language. Don't worry. We're up
That's
there
because
too.
Derek's not here.
That's because, oh, wait till Derek Ray returns indeed. And he will be returning tomorrow on the call for the big one, the Klassiker. Right here, it all goes down. Bayern Munich against Borussia Dortmund at the Allianz Arena. And it's on ESPN. We will all be back. Please join us there. We're going to have a lot more fun, a lot more debate as well, and plenty of exciting football action. But that's all for our edition of ESPN FC.